Welcome, fellow Clashers. It's me, Gromit, here with another COC video. You guys gotta check this out. This is our other war. Now, we're here with Smash Base, our level 10 clan, and we're rocking it. We're doing all right. But let's go ahead and take a look at our war report. How did we do? What did we fare? Let's go see some awesome attacks so we can get an idea of how we could do better. Let's jump right in here, go to our war log. Yes, we lost 79 to 87. This was not a good war for us. We had a lot of people that decided to not attack. Even still, we got 90 the percentage points out of it, which was pretty high, but still not enough. We need that. We need to be a lot higher and have everybody attack. So unfortunately, those individuals are gone, no longer part of our clan. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see. So the other team, their top 3 bases, they couldn't 3-star. Us, top 3 bases couldn't 3-star, but then we had a whole bunch of in the middle that we weren't able to attack because we were out of attacks, ran out. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what's going on. So let's go ahead and start with B-Combs here. Now this is a Clown Hall 10, and usually I only show 3 stars, but this time I'm showing this because it's his Town Hall 10 versus this Town Hall 10, and they're pretty much really hard to 3-star a Town Hall 10 with another Town Hall 10 if you're not a maxed out Town Hall 10, especially with troops and heroes. So let's go ahead and take a look here and dive right into this. All right, so here you go, a nice little circle base here. B-Combs, he drops 3 Quakes to open it up and make it into a giant open platform area. He's going to go ahead and send it in his Golem. And there's a maxed out Golem in the CC. He has Wizards, 1 per each defense. And then, while they're cleaning up all the junk base on the outside to create his awesome funnel. And then he's going to go ahead and send in another Golem. And then he sends in his Valkyries. Now this is a mass Valkyrie attack, so he's making it through any moment now. Wow, what's going on here? Oh yeah, he didn't send in the Valkyries, he's just letting the heroes and everything punch through. Now that the heroes and everything punch through, he's waiting until the Golems are deep into their core, and now he sends in the Valkyries, and now he uses the King ability because the King was actually coming low on health. And now here comes the CC of the enemy, which is a ground CC, which makes this very easy for these Valks as they just rip, roar, and fly through this base. Now you drop the heal, which is a little too early. I wouldn't recommend dropping the heal just because of the Infernos. Now the heal will be good. Now he has a lot of Valks actually die during that, so now it's just wrapping around. As you can see, some are wrapping around the outside and both sides, and they're coming around, and you got those cannons. It'd be nice if we can get them all to go together a little more as one giant collaborative group, because then they would fly through this even faster. Now he's still got a reserve jump spell still there so that he can actually use, but he's not going to be able to use it. He's not going to be able to need it. So as you can see there, now it's just up to the King and the Golem, and there's quite a few defenses left. So this is where everything just comes crashing down to a complete bitter halt and then end. But the potential was there for this base, just didn't happen. But that's all right. He got to pull himself a nice little 2-star out of that, and that helped us, tremendously. That allowed us to at least match the top. So let's go ahead and the Golemite's gonna die, of course, obviously. But now let's go ahead and jump onto another one of these here. I'm going to go ahead and show you. No. Let's go ahead and show you my attack on number 4. This is Gromit here going in for attack. You guys got to see this. Here we go. Look at this base. This is a nice little pocketed base. Very hard to get into. But I found a weakness right up here in the corner. I was able to send in a couple loons to be able to get this right here, and yeah, definitely able to come straight in there and pull out that CC. Now that CC is a ground style CC, so now that I know that, I'm gonna go ahead and send a couple Lava Hounds and a bunch of loons, and I am massing these loons. I sent them in a little bit too early for those Lava Hounds, so unfortunately that's going to be very dangerous, but I was able to throw a haste and a free spell to allow my other loons to be able to come right in and at least clear up some of this stuff before it actually all pops too fast. So I was able to save the day with my loons coming right in, and then I sent in another lava hound going the other direction to kind of protect everything, and while it's being targeted, and my loons are just wreaking havoc in the core. So now I just got the outsides. This is where it gets a little spooky because, again, I don't have that loon control, which I was hoping to send another little group into this compartment right over here. But everything is going okay, so I'm hasting these loons forward, and I'm hoping everything's going to work out fine. So then I drop my heroes on that side, because I figure if I can distract these defenses, these loons will have a chance of being able to do some more damage and be able to stay alive a little bit longer. So the loons are coming in. Now the only thing that's stopping these loons now, and that's dangerous, is that the archer tower. But of course there's enough loons there to take care of that archer tower now. Everything else left is pure cleanup, because look at this as we fly through this base. Nothing much left to do except for just get that happy little 3-star. Look at that in all of its glory and might. Alright, so now let's go ahead and see what else we got going on here, because now I'm going to go for only the 3 stars. We got my buddy over here, Bailey. He's right here. He's got himself a nice, wonderful attack. He is going for another Lavalunian. See, Lavalunian is good, guys. Sends in 1 loon. He's going to haste it in. And just to draw the CC, it is a ground CC. So now that he knows that, it's not going to be that big of a deal. He can just lure it. Bring him on outside, you know, to the one side. I don't think he got them all out, unfortunately. And then one of them is the... looks like a witch in there, so she's a lot hard to lure because she goes slower and she allows her skeletons to go forward. But he's going to bring his heroes on in, and he's going to go ahead and use this ability for the king, because the king is getting really battered by that queen. And now it's just a matter of queen versus queen right here, and queen is gone. So now after all that's taken out, he's ready to go ahead and launch his attack, but here comes some Valks. Oh my gosh, some huge Valks. He uses his ability, and he was not able to get rid of all those Valks, but it doesn't matter. Those Valks are not going to be able to do anything to these loons. So he sends a wall of loons in, and then he sends in 2 of his lava hounds on one side and 2 on the other. So a nice little double dash on there, and he hastes them all the way forward to be able to take care of that. And then as those lava hounds are coming in, look at all that stuff that it took with it. So those are not going to hit those loons. Again, all that stuff taking it with it. So these loons are flying through here without any defenses being able to, or traps being able to take them out. So there you go. He's doing a very good job taking everything out. There's only 180 left over here, but that's all right, because that lava hound's holding in the fort, and the other lava hounds, we're going to replace it in a second. Boom. Doesn't matter. That allows that one lava hound to pop, which is exactly what you want. Boom. The other one pops just in the perfect timing. Talk about perfect timing for those pops. That is what I'm talking about. Look at all those pups everywhere. Look at those loons just flying through here. I mean, this is now a big destruction field of nothingness. This is just, there's nothing that can be done except for just pure cleanup and destruction. That's what I'm talking about, Bobby. Another perfect little 3-star by my boy. And man, he's getting good with those Lavalunian attacks. Those are what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and go on to our next attack here. I'm going way down deep for this one. And it is with Mini Gromach. And look, here's that similar base, which I actually took down with Lavalunian. But I'm able to lure out the CC with actually looks like a minion, and that CC comes out, and I do have some air in there, which is going to be a problem. So I use a archer way off under the corner to be able to draw everybody out and pull them out. And so then now that everything's pulled out, now I'm going to go ahead and drop my golem, and then I'm going to start poisoning and then throw in my whiz, and that will allow the to be able to take out this CC, hopefully. And then I wall break into that one little pocket. I decided I want to go into this one pocket area first and take everything one pocket at a time. That's when I go ahead and send in all of my CC'd Valks and my Valks, and then my Valks are supposed to go into the core. Usually that's what I have them do, is go straight in the core. I throw a heal down because I notice everything's getting batched and butchered, and so then they're going towards that wall and bashing through that wall. And while that happens, I go ahead and send some hogs off to one compartment to take out one compartment with the heal, and then I'm going to go ahead and send hogs into the other compartment on the opposite side and throw down a heal also to be able to keep those hogs alive, and as they take out that and clear that other compartment, and then they'll all funnel into the center there with the Valks and everything. And so now I only have one compartment left on the back side, which I only have one hog and 2 minions. So wait till everything's distracted. I send in that one hog and then those 2 minions, so I can at least maybe take out one more of these towers before everything dies. But at least with that distraction, it allowed me to get a attack team in there to be able to take out the 2 cannons at least. And then here comes my Valks, right in there and just smashing through everything. There's not much left in this base, and so now it's just purely cleanup. And as everything flies through this base, there you go. As you can see, another perfect little 3-star with a Govaho, or Govaho, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Govaho, and I love that. I love Govaho. It's fantastic. It's strong. It's powerful. It does a great job. So there you go. Nice little cleanup. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this attack here with Mido. Go ahead and hop in here. So I hate this base. This base is like a horrible base for ground troops, but guess what? She's going to dragon attack. So she lightning quakes one of the ADs away, and then she sends a dragon off into each corner, and these dragons are going to go ahead and help with the funneling and allow most of her dragons to make it through the center so she can actually have them reach this core. And she chose this side because of the air sweeper. It's pointed away, and so everything is working as it should. She kept a couple dragons in reserve to be able to help out here and there. She even sent in her hero, and she hasted her hero, or actually used his ability to get him forward, but again to try to bring everything towards the center. Now she's going to send in her loons, and she's hoping to try to get these loons to go right down the middle, right towards the center. Now, the only thing is, though, the funnel didn't quite work out perfectly, because if you look, the dragons split off each additional side, but some came back around, and the loons kind of made it back in. And these loons are going to help get that other AD, and those dragons maybe be able to get that AD off to the side there. Nope, it did not. So it is quite a bit of a problem here, but her dragons are all around the outside, so it's up to her dragons. Now, the way this is going to end up working, I can tell by the pathing, is that these dragons are going to keep going around that full circle and then come back around, which makes it difficult, because when they come back around, if they don't meet up in the right spot, they're going to come in confrontation with this right here. That's right, the CC. It's like a giant tar pit. So she's only got a couple dragons that are back there, and it really depends on where it lands. So if everything lands over on this side, and when it finishes, then she has no hope. But then if they all land over on this side, then she has a big chance. So we're going to go ahead and see. So here we go. The dragons are coming through, coming around. Everything's looking a little bit dicey here, but let's see how it all plays out. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit, just because this is just like really slow. And these dragons come through, and 2 go on to the 1 defense, and there's only 1 left, and it barely is able to take out that AD in time. My gosh, that was a close one. Nail biter, edge of your seat, kind of an attack. Jeez, Mido. I can't have it any closer than that. But good job. You got the 3-star anyways. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at another attack. And it is Mini Grommet here, and look at this base. This base looked really tough. I had a hard time doing with anything with air, so I decided I had to use ground attacks. I sent 2 hogs in, going after this bomb tower. I'm hoping to destroy the bomb tower with these hogs. Yeah, I kind of knew that they were going to die. That was their goal, was just to get in there, get that bomb tower, and pull the CC. They accomplished their mission, so now I just lure them off to the side, and the only thing I have to lure is some minions and archers, but I'm saving my archer, letting that minion do some work back there. Again, nothing's going to be able to target that minion. That's why I chose it, because look, these cannons are all there, so I mean, it can do some serious work back there if allowed to be. And then I drop my golem and a poison, followed by some wizards, and then I drop my hero to kind of help power through these defenses a little bit and allow these wizards to kind of come through a lot faster. Now, that golem is getting huge amounts of heavy attack because of those cannons, and unfortunately that made that golem less worth the point. I probably would have been better with giants and sending a giant here and there, but it is what it is. So then they turn to golemites. My wizards are coming in. I was able to blow a hole into the wall there. I sent in my CC of bowlers and then my Valks going forward. So I mean, I got a lot going on here. I go ahead and decide to start sending in hogs while everything's distracted on the outside to kind of help with them, allow them to make it into the core. And then now that that has happened, I drop the rest of them down, and now it's just a matter of even some on the backside just to kind of help out as much as I can to allow everything to come in here. So now these bowlers are just tearing this base to shreds, because once they're in the core, they're actually hitting everything that's on the outside. I think all the defenses are gone except for one cannon or a mortar, and that mortar is gone. So now it's just purely cleanup at this point. I'm talking about this base is trash. There's nothing left. I mean, take this one to the cleaners. This is done. So now it's just a matter of bomb placement, hoping that bombs aren't placed in the weirdest of places, and because then all of a sudden my cleanup troops are in deep trouble, because that's the only downside for a base that's this wide open, is that you don't know where these traps are, and it's not predictable. But I was able to get a perfect little 3-star. There you have it. Done. So now let's go ahead and, as always, a piece of resistance, the cream of the crop, best attack for this, and it is Bali, again with his mini account. So let's go ahead and see what he does with his mini account when he goes against a Town Hall 9. Look at this base, ladies and gentlemen. Huge defense here. He zap quakes off one side. He's doing dragon attacks on this base. That is absolutely insane. A Town Hall 9 getting dragon attack. No, wow. He sends a whole wave off to one side, hoping to make it in, and he's got this AD that's way off in the distance, which is troublesome. These two not so much because of the way he sent his dragons in. But he sent some loons coming up in the back, and he hastes the dragons to try to get them in there as quick as he can. Everything's just burning everything and just flying through here, just toasting everything. And here comes the loons, just come to save the day. Nice, knock it back, destroy, gone. And yeah, there's no way he can get a 3-star, and they actually give him this as a most heroic attack, probably because of how low level he is, and he was actually able to pull off a star. So here we go. Dragon's coming around the outside, and he's not even a Town Hall level 9, so there's no way that his troops should be able to do this, get that far in here. But look at, he's just still doing it. He's still going. He's going to get that at least a 1-star on this. Now, he only went for this attack only because a lot of the lowers were already 3-starred, and this 8 was the only thing that was remaining. And we have a really cool policy in ours that, you know, even though you can't 3-star it, you're going to pretty much well try your best, and at least minimal, and by doing so you're going to be able to help us discover where the traps are in the base, so that way we can actually do a better attack the next time, because we'll have an idea about the base. And it's not cheating, because, you know, we are using attacks and reviewing the attacks and then using the attacks to advantage. So cheating would be if you happen to have some kind of device or system or hack that allowed you to see exactly where the traps are. I mean, that's just straight cheating, because his part about this game is the element of surprise. So he was able to pull off that 1-star with his low level account. That is awesome. Good job, Ellie. And there you have it. If you guys like this video, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below, and visit Amazon.com through our link. Make your purchases online through us. As always, smash base!